Hi YouTube, it's me Adrienne, finally sleeved vertically, and Amaretto Mama on the other channel, coming to you with a 6-month surgery anniversary surgiversary update. It is officially 26 weeks out, but it is my surgery date, which was September 8th, 2015. I am currently 6 months out. So let me give you some stats and then I'll give you an update. Ain't gonna be much of an update, but it'll be an update. Okay. All right. So my all-time highest weight was 275. All-time highest weight 275. My beginning weight when I decided it was time to do something, I was down to 259. My surgery weight on September 8th, 2015 was 216 pounds. Last time I checked in, I was 179 pounds, and that was 2 weeks ago. And guess what? I'm still 179 pounds. However, even though I'm 179, my clothes are fitting much looser. Yep. My clothes are much looser. I walk past the mirror and I look and I have to take a double take because my body shape is changing. And I don't know if it's because I've been going to the gym. I've been getting on the treadmill. I've been on the elliptical. I'm on the recumbent bike. I even got on this thing where you get on and you get on your knees and you put your hands in the thing and you hold on and then you swing your waist from side to side and then you do crunches on this thing. It kind of rolls. I don't know what it's called. I even do that now. Yeah, so I've been going back to the gym again and I'm really enjoying it. And it is a co-ed gym. However, it's here in, it's in Dearborn, Michigan. So it's actually Dearborn Heights, Michigan. So there is a large, Muslim Arabic female community there, so they have a female only part of the gym where it's totally cut off, no men are allowed, and I go in there with those other women, honey, and we get down, we exercise, we drink our water, they dance. I haven't danced with them yet. They do the Zumba. I haven't done that yet. They get on them doggone machines, and I was afraid to get on a lot of those machines. They have this one machine that looks like it's the stairway to heaven. And I looked at it, and I was like, oh my God, what is that? And I stood there, and I just watched that young lady on those steps, and she was just going, just going, just going. And when she finally realized that I was standing there staring at her, she just looked at me and smiled, and then just kept right on going. And I said, oh, hecky no, I'm not doing that. Then I went around the corner and I saw the young ladies on the elliptical machine. So I decided that I was going to do the elliptical machine, but I was afraid to get on it. I couldn't figure out how to climb up on this contraption. I thought, okay, well, maybe if it's got treads over here on this side at the bottom, maybe if I stand there, I used that to climb up, and then I thought, well, if I stand there with one foot, then where do I put my other foot? And how do I get up on these steps? And what, it scared me half to death. So I didn't do that the first time I went. I didn't do it the second time. Didn't do it the third time. Finally, the fourth time when I went, there was this old couple that I saw walking around the track. They have this elevated track that goes around the gym. It's 1/8 of a mile. So if you go around it 8 times, of course, it's a mile. Well, I saw the old couple going around the gym, walking, and I thought, oh, look at them. They are so cute. Oh, life partners. Someday I'll find my life partner is what I was thinking. And they just kept walking, and I went on and did my exercise. Well, after they got done walking, they came back and they got on some machines near where I was actually standing looking at this elliptical machine. So they did their exercise. Mind you, I stood there for a long time trying to figure out how to get up on this elliptical. So when the old people got off their machine, they came walking down and I said, excuse me, have you ever gotten on this machine? And the old man said, oh no, I'll never get on that. But the old lady, she was like, oh honey, it's a piece of cake. Let me show you what to do. I said, well, wait. I said, wait, I just want you to tell me how to get on it. She said, well, sugar, I can't tell you how to get on it, but I'll show you. I said, okay. She said, you put your foot here. Bam. Okay, got my foot there. You take this foot and you put it there. But first, she said, you get that foot up, then you take this hand and you reach up for that part. Then you put your other foot up, and then you reach for that one, and you got them all, and you're going to be like this. She said, and then you start to step, and then you're going to be like that. Then you step, and you're going to be like that. And she says, and you step this way, and you go in front. You step that way, and you're going backwards. And she had to be about 80. She had to be about 80. And she was doing the doggone thing. And I thought, okay, I'm getting on it. She said, okay, well, just get on this one. I was going to get on the one next to her. She said, no, get on this one because I'm not going to do this anymore. And I said, okay. So I said, put this foot here. She said, yep, put that foot there. I said, okay. So I put my foot there. And I said, now grab up here. She said, grab up there. Now push up with your other foot. Push up. And I pushed up. She said, now put that foot down and grab that. And I said, okay. So I grabbed it. The old man said, oh, yeah, you got it. I said, oh, I don't have nothing yet. He just cracked up. He cracked up. She said, okay, now don't forget now, when you push this foot, that arm's going to move. I said, okay. So I pushed that foot and that arm moved. And I pushed that foot and that arm moved. And I put that foot and that arm moved. And I did that about 5 times and I was done. By the time they made it to the door, I was spent. I couldn't do it. So my goal when I go back to the gym is to get on that elliptical and do at least 2 minutes because I was up there for 45 seconds. I was up there for every bit of 45 seconds, and I am not kidding. I was not up there long. So next time my goal is to do at least 2 minutes on the elliptical, and then I'll build from there. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not trying to be comical. I'm just saying, the machine scared me. It's this huge machine that when you go this way, you go that way, and it feels really weird because you can't just stop it when you want it to stop. You can't do that. And there's no button, no emergency button or nothing to pull out like on the treadmill. You know, you got to make it stop. And I thought, oh, Lord. But I did it. So anyway, I'm at 179. I'm in a stall. I have been in this stall for 3 weeks now. It's almost a month. It'll be a month in a few days. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it at all because I'm 179. I can't remember ever being that weight. 179. I heard somebody say, I don't know if it was something I read on one of the the Facebook weight loss surgery groups, or if I saw it on a video, I can't remember now, but somebody said, and I quote, I'm not really in a stall, I'm just not eating right. And I thought, could that be me? Could this not be a stall? Can I just be eating wrong? And I went back and I went over my Fitness Pal and I saw all the things that I had kept track of, and guess what? I am not eating right. There's little things that are creeping back into my diet. My most favorite thing of all is the Otis Spunkmeyer double chocolate muffin. I haven't had those in months, in almost a year. But when I went to the grocery store, or to the corner store to play a lottery number, they had this big old hunk of chocolate pound cake sitting up there. And I thought, oh, it's only $1. I can have that. Then I thought, nah, I won't buy that because I'll eat it. Don't want it. Let me get the nuts. Well, the nuts were conveniently located right next to the Otis Spunkmeyer chocolate muffins. I got my nuts. And I brought home Oscar. Or Otis Spunkmeyer. That's his name. So I ate that. That's what I had today. And I went back to look over some of the things that I had been eating. And sure enough, little things have been creeping in. Like breads are creeping back in. Pastas and rice, which I love both. I haven't been eating much of those. But I have been making up for it with sweets. I've been making up for it with sweets. My coworker keeps a thing of chocolate on her desk, And she brings it out. We work the same shift, and she brings that out, and I cannot resist. I have to learn to work on my self-esteem and learn that just because there's something there doesn't mean I have to eat it. It's like the mountains. Just because the mountain's there doesn't mean I have to climb it. Or just because the tree is there doesn't mean I have to climb it. It's the same thing for the food. Just because the food is there doesn't mean I have to eat it. My appetite is changing. I'm noticing that I can eat a little bit more, but I still try to weigh and measure my foods to make sure that I'm not overeating. Yeah, I'm trying my best not to do that. So I'm stuck at the 179, and I vow to you and to myself that 179 is as high as I'm going. I'm not going to 180. I'm not going back to 190. I'm not going back to 200. I need to get down to my goal, which is 165, which is now 14 pounds away. I was 6 pounds away when I got down to 171, but I only stayed there for a moment. I'm back up to 179. Somehow I gained that 8 pounds. I don't know if it's the scale. I don't know if it's me, because my body looks different. My body looks smaller. My clothes fit better. I can see it in my face. I see it in my neck. I see it in these collarbones. You see what I mean? Look at that. I see it in my body. I see it in my back. I see it in my thighs. I see it everywhere but the scale. So I'm just going to say that I am vowing to you that I will not go back over 179. This is my cutoff point. I got to go down, 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 down. I wish I was